Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. We're here on case number 06CR0316, State of Ohio versus Kristy Gardner. Let the record reflect that her attorney, Mr. Bradley, is with her today, and the State of Ohio is represented by its attorney, Mr. Matthew Razavi. Ms. Garner is 36 years of age. She is a single parent. She has two children. She was administered a oral drug screen on 5807. Results were positive for cocaine and opiates. She is here on a theft of a motor vehicle. She, at the present time this PSI was written, she was not working. Is that still the situation? Okay. There was a co-defendant who appeared before Judge Collier and was given a 6-month prison sentence. We mailed a victim's impact statement to the victim, however, the alleged victim, but that was returned to the adult probation department as the defendant no longer resided at that address. And attempts to contact that person by phone were not successful as the phone number had been discontinued. She does not admit her guilt in this offense. She said she never attempted to steal the vehicle. So let's see what she's got as a record. Prior to this, she had, in May of 2006, she had a case that is still pending where she had an RSP, possession of criminal tools, possession of cocaine, and possession of drug abuse paraphernalia. Is that still pending?
She's awaiting sentence in Lorain County.
Okay. And then on 2/16/07, she had a drug possession case that was sent to the Cuyahoga County Common Police Court. And what is the status of that case?
I believe it's still in pretrial.
Okay.
I'm not representing her on that case.
While released on bond for this offense, according to the PSI, she committed the other offense in Cuyahoga County, which is the case that we were just talking about. She was given an OR bond with weekly telephone reporting. She failed to report on 1/12/07, 3/13/07, 3/28/07, 4/3/07, 4/9/07, and 4/16/07. We did issue a capias for her as she failed to report for her PSI interview. She did appear in court on 4/27, and the capias was withdrawn and the bond was reinstated. Then she failed to report for her weekly telephone reporting on 5/7, 5/14, 5/21, 5/28, and 6/04. Okay, she feels that she does have a substance abuse problem involving heroin. She reports that she first used heroin at the age of 25 and used a few days before this interview. She reports using heroin daily. The first time she used cocaine was at the age of 18, the last used 1 week before this interview. She reports using cocaine once per week. That's going to explain why the oral drug scheme came back positive for cocaine and opiates. Her children, her dependents, reside with their father in New London, who she was formerly married to. She has 2 recidivism likely factors, and she has 1 more serious factor. She has 2, as I said, she had 2 recidivism likely and 1 recidivism unlikely. No, I'm sorry, no recidivism unlikely, 2 recidivism likely, and 1 more serious factor. State of Ohio to make allocation.
Thank you, Your Honor. If the court's going to consider community control sanctions, the state would ask the court to just maybe consider some CBCF based upon some of the developments since the change of plea with regards to the cocaine and opiates tests and her reporting of the significant substance abuse issues. That's all we have. We concur with whatever the report suggests.
Okay, well, the report's somewhat ambivalent in the sense that if I was to put her on community control sanctions, they're recommending residential community control sanctions, at least initially. So, having said that, Mr. Bradley, do you wish us to make elocution.
I think that makes sense, Judge, that she be placed in some type of a CBCF program. She's got to deal with this drug problem, and I think that's the only way it's going to happen.
All right. And Ms. Gardner, do you wish to say anything further?
No, Your Honor, she does not.
I'm going to order her to be taken into custody, screened for CBCF placement in Summit County, and then placed in the CBCF program. When she is released in the CBCF program, she'll be under non-residential community control sanctions for a period not to exceed 3 years. During that time, she shall initially be under intensive supervised probation. She shall perform 24 hours of community service. She shall get drug alcohol assessment and treatment at an agency chosen by the APD. In the event that she was to violate the terms and conditions of supervision, she'd be looking at a 12-month prison sentence. I am not going to order her to pay court costs, and I'm not going to order a monthly community control sanction fee. So she'll be taken into custody, taken to the jail. We'll screen her there and go from there.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I see defense counsel and probation's prosecutor at sidebar.